Guess this is our intro now. What am I going to be doing today? I'm going to be talking about and playing Mortal Kombat 2 and why, for me, it was a perfect introduction to fighting. So I suppose I should talk about it a bit before I get into, playing it. So, Mortal Kombat 2, what a game. I mean, it's the fighting game I sunk the most amount of time into. It's the fighting game I play when I'm tired. It's easy to pick up and play, really difficult to master. And I think that's the kind of games I like the most. So, I'm gonna pop on over there, turn it on, and I'm gonna play it. And you're gonna like it. No matter what you do, you will like it. You will always like it. There's no way you... So, Mortal Kombat 2, right? It's one of the games of all time. It's a game, right? Everyone knows that it's a game. But how much of the game do they understand? How much have they played previous? And what do they think of the game? That better work. So, I'm going to be playing it. I have played this game forever. This is the first game I got with my own money for the Genesis. And I suck at it, so I'm going to keep it on easy. And I will still die. But I think what most people think of when they think Mortal Kombat is fatalities. They think of all the brutal ways you can kill the opponent. I personally think of, yes, all the blood and the cast of characters, because my introduction to Mortal Kombat wasn't actually the games, it was the movie, or not the new one or whatever, it was the original one. And I enjoyed it thoroughly, even though it's like really bad, and I'm really bad when I'm talking. I picked it up for about $15, this game, and I decided, let's give it a go. It looks interesting. I've heard it's good. And I immediately started with Sub-Zero, because I'm like, oh, Ice Guy, right? He must be cool. He's like everybody's main man, right? I decided, let me go with the one everybody chooses. That'll be a good one to get used to it, right? And for the most part it was, but everybody's got to find their own style, right? And for me, I just got into using Raiden. And here, let's see if I can't do it still. There's a fatality where you have to hold kick for like 3 seconds and then mash, block, and kick. But I'm trying to, at this point in time, I was trying to figure out my playing style. What do I like to do? And I think I like I think I like Sub-Zero. So I stick with Sub-Zero for like a year. And after playing Sub-Zero for a while, I'm like, dang, I wonder if there's other characters that are better. So I hop out with all these other guys. I try them out. And the one I gel with the most for the longest time is Reptile. Not for any particular reason, I just like the way he looked. Hold on. Yeah, I just really liked the way he looked, and that's why I chose him for the most part. It wasn't until I started thinking, like, I should really see if I can beat this game, which I still haven't done, mind you. But I thought, you know what? I'm gonna try to beat this because otherwise I'm gonna kick myself because I'm not gonna have tried. I'm gonna be sitting here like, yeah, yeah, like it. So I try with Reptile for the longest time. I always wonder who's behind that tree. And I stick with Reptile for the longest time, and I think that it's a good fit for me for the longest time as well. And I I then realized, you know what, I can't pull off any of his special moves. So I decided to switch guys. And Raiden, he's all the way at the bottom right? I didn't go to him first right after Reptile. I was like, Raiden, he looks kind of dumb. He looks like he's wearing a dinner plate on his head. Like, I don't really want to play as him. So I avoid him forever. Like, for like a whole year. Until about summer of 2023, I pick him up. I'm like, oh, this is cool. So I try the usual Hidoken command, which on Sub-Zero shoots a ice brick, which everybody dodges for some reason. I don't know how. But I decide to do that, and it's like, ooh, this is cool. It shoots bolts of lightning. And in a button mashing attempt at, I think, fighting Sub-Zero, I discover that down and up, or is like what I did there, puts you behind the other person. And I'm like, oh, so I figured out his special moves, and I'm sure there's more, but these are the ones I know. And for a game with 12 characters to have all these moves, that's really cool. I picked up Raiden. I've always wondered who the heck's in the background, right? Because it looks like that one X-Men, and then Segata Sanshiro, which would be like the best. I'd play a game with Segata Sanshiro, or whatever the fuck his name is pronounced. As you can tell, I'm happier this time around. I'm not PO'd at everything. I'm relatively chill, despite the fact that I cry every day. Like I've. There we go. There, you're dead. I, I'm getting better, but let's see. Liu Kang. So Liu Kang is the main character in the Mortal Kombat movie. He's played by some dude I forgot the name of. And he's absolutely hard to beat. I didn't even get to do much on him, so I'm gonna be quiet here, see if I can do any better. No, I suppose I can't. So I just enjoy this as much as I can, and I I missed him. I don't even know how to play Scorpion, so I'm gonna figure this out, I suppose, really quick. I can't do the get over here. Yeah, I'm absolute fart ass. Maybe if I just do this. Oh, I guess that worked. That was cheap though. Uh, I'm getting back into fighting games, I suppose you could say. My favorite genre is still the spaceship shooter. Like, I dream to have Zero Wing as a part of my collection. If I get Zero Wing, I think that'd be really cool. I just need to buy either a Mega Drive or. Uh, no, not a European one. The Japanese one, because it's still NTSC. It'll work fine on my TV. So I didn't do anything there. I tried my best to fight him. Like, right? So he's too good. I'm gonna try once more, but I'm gonna turn up the volume so we can hear the epic music. And I'll shut up too. So I guess that's really cool. Maybe I just needed the music on. I'm gonna take on uh this feller, Sub-Zero. His name is. He looks the coolest, in my opinion. I think. I think the fact that Sub-Zero was a villain in the movie was a little interesting. I mean, Raiden's like the lightning god, right? And Luke, like, I wish the character that's supposed to be like the really cool action hero guy was cooler than he is. Like, cause like Johnny Cage absolutely sucks. I hate Johnny Cage so much. I want to fight Goro. No. Yes, you're dead. Okay, thank you. I want to fight Goro. I think is this the furthest I've gotten in this game? No, I don't know. Melina, is this the chick that? Yeah. Yeah, she does this. She's an absolute testicle muncher. Professional testicular torsion master right there. Yeah, I think I'm gonna let's do Sub-Zero because I rarely do Sub-Zero. I didn't get to do anything. I think it'd be really cool if I did. And I think, you know, that'll be it for today. Because